just make them over 1. That goes for like, things like sine 40 as well. Make it over 1. Why do I do this? Because it makes the math easier. You always, whenever you have a fraction equal a fraction, like this, you always cross multiply, crisscross. So you do 20 times sine 40. So 20 times sine 40 is equal to x times 1 in this case, because it's 1 there. Now it makes our lives easier because now you have x on this side, because anything times 1 is just that thing. And 20 times sine 40. What is 20 times sine 40? Well, this is why we practice using our calculator. So 20 times sine 40. Plug that into your calculator. I would like everyone to try this. You should get 12.85 or 12.9 if you're rounding. Since we're rounding, we'll just do 12.9. And that's the answer. X is equal to 12.9, or 12.9 is equal to x. That's it. So hopefully you guys were paying attention, because now it's your turn to figure this out. Exact same question, except different numbers. All right. So good luck, everyone. Try your best. So here's what you guys thought. Most of you said it was 7. Some of you said 8 or 9. Not a big deal. Let's see what the answer is quickly. First thing you got to do is you need to label your sides, obviously. So in this case, opposite should not be in our fraction because it has nothing to do with it, what we're looking for. So we're not going to use sine because I know sine has opposite or hypotenuse. It's probably going to be cos. So cos angle 54 is equal to adjacent x, or hypotenuse, which is 12. And we're going to crisscross. This is going to be 12 cos 54 is equal to x. And if you do that right in your calculator, it should be close to 7. So there you go. That's the answer, 7. Okay, gonna go a little bit quicker because we're running out of time. Solve for angles. Same way. I'll show you how to do this quickly. All right, how do you solve for angles? Well, do the exact same thing. Label your triangles. So we know that this is opposite. We know this is hypotenuse. This is adjacent. So adjacent is not going to be part of a formula because it's blank. But opposite and hypotenuse are. So this is most likely going to be sine angle theta equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Sine angle theta is equal to 14 over 24. So how do I do this? Believe it or not, we actually did this earlier. All you need to do is plug this into your calculator, this fraction, turn it into a decimal. So what is 14 divided by 24? Just quickly do that. I'm going to do that myself. It's 0.583. I always recommend keep 3 decimal places. And now this should look very familiar. We've done an example like this. Remember when you have sine like this on this side, you just got to bring it over. So now theta is equal to sine, inverse sine negative 1, 0.583. And hopefully everyone can do this in the calculator. And we get, sorry, it's 0.583. So 35 is the answer. Answer is 35 degrees. And that's how you do that. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to do one more example. This is this one here. So here we're going to find angle theta again, except this time we have our opposite here, and our hypotenuse is here, and this is adjacent. So hypotenuse is not part of the fraction, so we're not going to use sine, I know that. And we're not going to use cos either, because cos has adjacent over hypotenuse, and we know that that's not part of it. So we're going to use tan in this case. Tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. So tan theta is equal to 19 or 16. Simple, exactly the same steps as previous. 19 over 16 is what? It's 1.1875, I believe. Just use a calculator to figure that out. And then you just do theta. So it's the inverse tan of 1.1875. And just plug that in. So inverse tan of, what was the answer? 1.1875. The answer is 49.9, so that's basically 50. So the answer is 50 degrees. That's it. Okay. Problem solving. Here we have an example of from a height of 50 meters above sea level on a cliff, two ships are sighted due west. The angles of depression are 61 and 28. How far apart the ships? Oh. You need to learn and Google a YouTube video on how to figure out what is the angle of depression. I'm going to quickly tell you, but it's going to be quick. So let's say you're looking straight down the middle here, right? If you're looking straight down the middle and you start looking upwards, that is called the angle of elevation. And that one, most students get this one right. Angle of elevation. It's kind of like common sense, elevate, kind of look up. Angle of elevation. Almost most, every student gets this one right. But angle of depression, a lot of students get this wrong. Let's say back to the beginning, you're looking straight down the middle. And now, instead of looking upwards, you start looking downwards. This is called the angle of depression. So angle of depression basically means kind of like looking down. Okay, so know the difference between the two. Angle of elevation, look straight up and then tilt your head up. Angle of depression, look straight down the middle and then tilt your head down. That's important because this question is asking us to use the angle of depression. So from a height of 50 meters above sea level. So where we got the ocean here. We are 50 meters above. Let's say we're on some kind of building or something. We know that this is 50 meters. Okay. And we are looking due west. So it doesn't really matter. We can just say west is this direction. West is this direction. So we're looking west and we see two ships. So we got two boats here. We got a boat here. And we got another boat here. And we're looking at them both.